Hello students. So in previous class we have discussed up to the topic of what is the role of the judge. So today we are going to discuss about the separation of powers and independence. So if we see in the earlier chapters we have in previous chapter we have read about what the Indian Constitution. So one of the main features of this one of the central features of the constitution is the separation of the powers of executive, judiciary and legislative. It means that this means that the other branches, the legislative and the executive, cannot interfere in the work of judiciary. So these are three different parts. What is that? The powers of executive, judiciary, legislative. So each it have a different powers of that. So coming to this branches, the legislative and the executive, they cannot interfere in the judiciary. It means they don't have any rights to interfere in the judiciary. The courts do not come under the government and do not act on behalf of the government. So the police is also not a part of judiciary. So the police departments which are there, they are not the part of judiciary. These courts also do not they won't come under the government and they don't act anything. They don't give any judgments behalf of the governments. So coming to this police department, the police is not a part of judiciary, and there are part of the executive. So in last years you have read about the district administration. In last year in your class you have read about the district levels of administration, right? So at district level, like who will be there? In each district we can see the collectors, right? So just like the collector, there is also a government police officer who will be responsible for maintaining all the laws and orders in the district. So the government also have the police officer. So just that police officer, he is responsible for maintaining the laws and orders in the each district. So the police department comes under the Ministry of Home of the state government. So this police department comes under the state government, the Ministry of Home of state government. So for the above separation to work well, it is also crucial that all judges in the High Court and the Supreme Court are appointed with little interference from the other organs of the government. So the above separations are there, no? Different separations. What that separations are to work well in each department. So it is very crucial to all the judges in the High Court and also in the Supreme Court that they are appointed with just a little interference from the other, if we see the other organs of the government. So once if they appointed to a court, then it is very difficult to remove a judge from the court. Next is the evidence of witness. So the Ravi had given the names of some friends as his witness. So the Samba son is there, Kranti. So he also the Samba, who is the Samba who got injured. So Ravi has broken up the hand of Samba, right, in this case. So now the Samba son is there. Who is he? Kranti. So Kranti who had filled the FIR for Samba. He also named some people as a witness. So both have said their friends' names as their witness. So while making his investigations, the SI had taken down the names of two neighbors of Ravi as witness, isn't it? So two members who are there near neighborhoods, who the Ravi has given the names as his friends witnesses. The SI have taken the names of them, and all these witnesses received the summons from the magistrate to the present for second hearing of the case on the given date. So what the judge had done, he had given the second hearing, isn't it? The second hearing he have given next judgment. So at that time the SI, what he have done, he went to the Ravi neighbors who have given the names as a witness. So he have taken the their recordings, what they have said as a witness. He have taken and he have present. He have taken and he want to present in the front of magistrate in the second hearing of the case, as the judge, when the date is given at that time. So the 15 days later, 15 days after, all the concerned people reached to the court. So 15 days after, the court has given the second hearing. So on that day, all the people who are there related to that case, they have reached to the court, and after a long time, then the judge came and the case has begun. It has started. So to being with the woman who was a witness on behalf of the government was summoned. Here, who is a witness here? A woman came. So woman was a witness on here behalf of the government, and she what she have done, she have said about that event, narrated about the event of the day of the crime which have done on that day. So the public prosecutors and the Ravi's lawyers, they have asked her many questions, many different questions. They have asked to the witness. She is a woman. So the magistrate heard all the evidences from 3 more witnesses and recorded all the evidences also. And the rest of the hearing was postponed to the another day. So sometime, for some period, this process is going on. So both the lawyers who are there, the Ravi lawyer and also the public prosecutor who was a government, behalf of the government, so that lawyer both was asking the questions to the woman, different questions. So instead of women, more 3 witnesses, they have asked the questions, and they have collected all the evidences, and they have collected all the recordings. And what happened, so after finishing all this, then the hearing, it is postponed to another day. So in this way, at every hearing, the evidence of 1 or 2 witnesses was heard by the judge and questioned to them. So, and the date was announced for the next hearing. So at last, again, the date was announced for the next hearing here. So the hearings continued for many months. So like this, it is happening for each 15 days. It is happening for first hearing, second hearing, third hearing. So like this, it is going on continuation for many months, and Ravi had to pay the fees of his lawyer compulsory. So how many months this case will extend? The Ravi have to pay the fees to his lawyer, and he also had to spend on travelings to the court and back. Ravi want to for every hearing he have to attend the court. So is here happening, he have to come from his home to the court and go back to his home. So the traveling expenses also it is spending. So his business also suffering by this, in this traveling, coming and going. His business also not going very well. A year dragged by. So like this, 1 year finished. So finally the magistrate announced the judgment. What he have given the at last judgment, that Ravi was guilty and sentenced him to 4 years of imprisonment. So he have given the punishment about the 4 years of imprisonment. It means the 4 years he have to be in the jail here. So next is appellate system. So by this judgment, Ravi was unhappy with the judgment. So he was very anxious. He was feeling very nervous and anxious about what would happen to his family if he go into the jail. So he started thinking about this. So if one is dissatisfied with the lower level court judgment, so what they can do, they can appeal in the higher level courts. So now what the Ravi went, he went to the district magistrate. So it is a lower level somewhat court judgment. So that's why he can appeal in the higher court levels also. So here there are 3 different levels of courts in our country. There are level 1, it is Supreme Court. Level 2, it is High Court. Level 3, lower level courts. In lower level courts, it is divided into many types. What is that? The Sessions Court. It means a district for criminal cases only. So next is District Court, a district for civil cases. So coming to this a district for criminal cases, it is divided into special courts and for children's court. And coming to this sessions court, it is also divided into assistant sessions judge and judicial magistrate for criminal cases at division level. And coming to this district court, it has junior civil judge for civil cases at division level. So these two are division level courts. So like this, the it has divided into several levels. The courts are divided into several levels. So appeal at the sessions court, how it will be, we will see now. Okay. So the Ravi's lawyer who is there, what he have done, because the Ravi was dissatisfied with the decision of the judge, so the Ravi's lawyer, he advised him to file an appeal in the sessions court in the district of headquarter. So what here you have, you can leave the task of the making the appeal to me. Of course, you have to pay additional fees for this. So this court has the power to change the decision of the lower court. So what the lawyer is saying, you can leave the task of the making to appeal to me. Who is saying? The lawyer is saying. So but he is also saying that he have to pay the Ravi have to pay the additional fees also for this. So what, and also he is saying that this appeal at the sessions court, it have the power to change the decisions of the lower courts also, and your punishment also can be changed by that court. So but still the Ravi was still worried, and he was thinking of the frequent hearings in the case, what till now up to year it has dragged. So what was the hearings, he was thinking about it frequently. He said, the district headquarters is quite far away, and traveling there with all witness etc and back will need lot of work. So how can I manage this? So who is the Ravi is asking to the lawyer that the district headquarters is very far from here, and the travelings from here to there by catching all the witnesses, many members are there, witnesses, their neighbors, 3-4 members or 5 members. So by catching them, we have to go there and come back etc, all these things we have to do lot of work. So how, and he have other works also, business. So how can he manage this? He is asking to the lawyer. So the lawyer, he have given assured him that the case in the sessions court would require not more than 1 or 2 hearings. So in this session court, in 1 or 2 hearings the case will be finished. So in which Ravi would have to be present. So in which there is no need of witness, only if Ravi is there then it will be enough here. So the rest of the case would proceed on the basis of the file of the case. So the Ravi's lawyer, he have appealed to the sessions court on his behalf. So behalf of the Ravi, his lawyer went and he have appealed the case there, and the sessions court, it is ordered a stay on the decision of the judicial magistrate. It means that Ravi did not have to go jail immediately. It means they have appealed to the other court, no? So that's why immediately he can't, no need to go to the jail immediately. So in this court, the Ravi had to appear only once. So when the case hearing will be there, on that day he have to attend to the court. So here the Samba and their witness, no need to appear in the court. So completely the whole case the lawyer has handled, and the rest of the hearings also completely handled by the lawyer only. So the sessions court, it took 2 years to give the announcement of the judgment. So Ravi was held guilty, but his punishment was reduced by a year. So before he got the punishment of 4 years. So now after coming to this court, the sessions court, it what happened then, after 2 years they have announced the final judgment, and just the punishment of 1 year it has reduced to him. Coming to the higher level of court, it is the High Court. So the Ravi was not satisfied, and he was not happy with the judgment of the court which has given by the judgment. So the lawyer told him that the decisions of the smaller courts, it means the lower courts and also the sessions court, the decisions of this court can be challenged in the High Court. So this court, the High Court, it is the very highest court in the state. So the High Court does not it has summoned that accused or the witnesses to appear before it. So then how it will take the decision? So it will take the decisions on the basis of the case which have filed. So based on that case only alone it will take the decisions. So if you want to try, the lawyer is saying to the Ravi, if you want to try and appeal to the High Court to reduce your penalty which you are paying as further, so we can certainly do that. We can appeal to the High Court here, the lawyer said to the Ravi. So the Ravi paid some more fees to his lawyer, additional fees, and he asked him to appeal to the High Court also. And the appeal was made, and after some months the High Court announced the decision. Its verdict, in which the decision of the Session Court was upheld. That is, it agreed with the decision of the Sessions Court. So what the High Court also done, after appealing to the High Court, after some months the case has first hearing it has run away for some months, and after that the final decision the court has revealed. So it has given that the whatever the decision given by the Session Court, so the same the High Court also it is agreed with the Session Court's decision only. So Ravi, therefore, he have lost the case in the High Court also, and he have suffered many penalties he was paying, and which have given the Session Court have given the penalties to pay that. So he was suffering to pay the penalties. And now Ravi has only two ways. What is that? One is going to jail, and the other is to appeal in the Supreme Court. So at last the higher level is the Supreme Court. So these two ways he have. So Ravi was quite tired by running out from these many years on this case only, and he was very worried of the whole affair what has happened by now. So Ravi's case ended with the High Court only. So he did not went again to the Supreme Court. So he was ended up with the High Court only. So in the dispute between the Ravi and Samba, the issue which has happened, we have seen many mechanisms of the reporting we have seen, and recordings of the evidence, witnesses, and the police investigation in the court, the trials of offences we have seen. So at different stages the justice for all the adults we have seen. So now we shall read about the judicial process which can deals with the issues of the children, which is entirely different from the adult criminal justice system. So what we have till now discussed, it comes under the criminal case, right? So now we shall read about what the court process, the judicial process which deals with the issues of the children's. So the government has brought special law. What is that? Name the protection of the children from the sexual offense. It means POCSO. It is the act under the existence in the year of 2012, and the POCSO Act 2012, it is a very comprehensive law. It is related to the protection of the children from the offenses, the sexual offenses which has happening through the child friendly mechanisms, and the child who faces abuse or the crimes, it should bring the notice of their parents or a caring adult immediately to this police station, so they can make the case on this act. So the parents are caretakers, and they are required to report to the police first of all if anything happened, and which is the police, the special police which are available for the children protection in each district, or they can call for 1098 for help. So the special courts and judges are also appointed for this issue, and they will give a very great importance to the statement which have given by the children's also. It means victims who will give the statement. So the court will make decisions on the basis of them only. So by this, in this chapter, all the topics we have finished. So in next class we will discuss the new chapter.